morning. Welcome to our bulletin. We're going to start off on a sad note where 8 people have lost their lives in yet another road accident in Chumbi area along the Nairobi Mombasa highway. The accident, which occurred at 2 a.m. when a matatu traveling from Loitoktok hit a stationary lorry. 4 other passengers were seriously injured and rushed to hospital. The police say that the accident was caused by poor visibility along the road occasioned by the ongoing rains. Motorists have been urged to exercise extra caution on roads during this rainy season. Staying on accident news, now 7 people are dead in Chumbi, Kinago after the vehicle they were traveling in was washed away. The 7 were in a Toyota Probox that was attempting to cross a swollen river when they met their death. Police are urging motorists to exercise extra caution on the roads due to poor visibility occasioned by the bad weather in most parts of the country. Health Cabinet Secretary Cecilia Kariuki has been appointed to the World Health Organization as a commissioner. Kariuki, who will serve at the World Health Organization High-Level Commission on Non-Communicable Diseases. In a letter from the World Health Organization Director, Dr. Tedros, the health CS will be part of the commission that will advise him on practical recommendations on how to transform new opportunities to enable member states to accelerate progress towards the reduction by the 1/3 premature mortality from non-communicable diseases. Kariuki also has been appointed into a meeting of the high-level commission slated for early May. Now, the government says that the fault line that developed in parts of the Longonot cutting off Maimayo NAROK highway are as a result of floods and not the tectonic movement of the land. Mining Principal Secretary John Omenge has said that the numerous studies done in the area revealed underground washing of soil as the main cause of the fault lines, adding there is no evidence that the area is splitting. The PS say that the government has been alarmed by increasing statements of the area splitting due to the tectonic movements, terming them as untrue and baseless, noting that the farming and the destruction of environment in the area had not contributed to the line expanding.
We have seen is water collecting along our roads and tracks beyond the tarmac road, both on the southern part of the road and even on the northern side, and the water coming and being channeled by the roads and tracks to meet old areas that had collapse of the soils below them, and a continuous development of the collapse feature, which then is where you have got some linear control because of the tracks that were there before, or some old weak zones, fractures, the same being developed around sinkholes.
We need to have one voice other than everybody speaking from all corners. People have different arguments. If you sit in your office and talk about this event here, without coming here, you'll have a totally different opinion. So it's important that we come to the field, confirm the situation like we have done now, and be able to give the right advice.
Now, fear has engulfed the Kimarango village in Kandara constituency after 2 people from the same family were found murdered. The elderly woman and a Form 2 student are believed to have been strangled and their lifeless bodies found dangling on ropes. Apparently, the woman's husband had been shot dead recently by unknown assailants in Kandara town, adding to the list of mysterious deaths in that family. Residents have urged the police to move with speed and investigate the death with the aim of bringing to justice the perpetrators.
Tukapata mlango umefunguliwa, kujia tukaenda kwa table room, tukaenda kwa hiyo room nyingine tukaona hakuna mtu, tukaenda paka kwa bedroom ya mama. Ndio tukapata imefungwa, lakini sasa bwanangu alijaribu kuisukuma ndio angalau ingie ndani. Sasa kuisukuma ndio akapata msichana ako chini. Pata msichana ako chini, akaona sasa akakuwa ameruka ile mbele ya msichana. Lakini akaona sasa kabla atoke akaona kuna blanketi zingine zimeanguka chini. Sasa akaona ndio aondoe hizi blanketi acha kuziacha chini ndio sasa tutoke. Lakini sasa kwenda kuchukua blanketi akapata hizo blanketi ni mzito.
Postmortem inaonyesha hawa watu walinyongwa na kamba wote wawili. Huyu mama alikuwa na miaka kama 70 na msichana kwa vile ako Form 2 Rocho Girls anaweza kuwa miaka 16 au 17.
Hata mzee wa boma hii aliuliwa na risasi pande ya Kandara.
Let's take you to a different county. More than 30 families were forcefully evicted from a disputed piece of land at Uwanja Wandege area in KILIFI County 3 weeks ago are living in squalid conditions after failing to get assistance from the government. The victims have been forced to live in makeshift structures made from plastic bags as their belongings are destroyed by the ongoing rains. The residents also say their children have contracted communicable diseases due to lack of water and poor sanitation and clean drinking water. They now want the government to intervene and end the land wrangles in that area.
Huyu muhindi huyu alisema alinunua hapa. Nilikuwa nataka nijue aliyemuzia ni nani na mimi hapa ni kwangu. Kwa hivyo mimi ninasikitika, ninalia na watu wangu, mabibi, wakazawana, wajukuu. Ninaomba serikali isimame mbele yetu, iangalie kilio hiki. Mbona ninadhulumiwa? Serikali uko wapi? Kuna DC, DO, inspector, chief walipewa pesa, wakatia mfukoni, sasa wanakuja hapa kutusimamia na mabunduki. Serikali yao ni nini wao?
Tunataka tupewe shamba letu tuishi. Yeye hatumjui na yule aliyemuzia sisi hatujaona kazi wetu ama familia yetu ilienda chukua pesa kwake. Huo ni unyang'anya anafanya. Amechukua hizo police station zote amesitia mkononi kwa hela. Wamekuja sisi hapa tunakanyagiwa. Wanatushika kitupeleka ndani bila sababu, hatujui sababu ni nini. Kwa sababu ya haki yetu.
Sisi sasa hii tunaomba serikali msingoje mpaka damu imwagike ndio sasa mje kutetea. Hiki ni kilio tukipeperusha kwa mara ya pili. Sasa hii tumefanikiwa kupata court order ya sisi tusiondoke. Na court order hii imekuja tusiondoke, lakini sisi tuko nje.
Taniko moja na mvulana wangu huyu hapa na mimi niko hapa. Na mkaza mwanangu yuko hapa na watoto wake wako hapa. Mvua ikinyesha tuwasimama kila mtu ashika mtoto mkononi. Vile ndio ungwana kweli.
Let's now take you to KIAMBU. Kiganjo residents in Thika West Sub-County are up in arms against the authorities over the delay in the tarmacking of the 2-kilometer Batingo Road and are now petitioning both the county and national government to speed up the works. The residents say that they have continued to endure poor roads despite the government releasing money for the construction of a 25-kilometer link road within Thika constituency due to a standoff between the two governments, thus delaying the works and making a bad situation worse. The road was first tarmacked when the late government chief whip George Thuo was a member of parliament for Juja constituency.
Governor alikuja akasema hii barabara itatengenezwa. Lakini kwa ghafla ikakuja ikaanza kurekebishwa na kuchimbwa mashimo. Wakati ilianza kuchimbwa mashimo iliendelea kuwa makubwa. Mvua ikiendelea. Sasa imefika tatizo yetu ikakuwa ndio si kutafuta suluhu, ni kuenea inaenea hiyo mashimo kuwa kubwa.
Sasa hii barabara unakuta wanavutania. Mara unasikia county government inasema ni yake. Juzi walikuwa wameanza kuweka hadiko. Sasa hatujui vile walichukua hiyo mabati yao na hadiko zao wakaenda.
Haja yetu ni barabara iwe mzuri ili bodaboda zetu zenye tuna ride zisiharibike. Wale abiria tunabeba tusiwaumize kwa sababu tunawahitaji leo na tunawahitaji kesho.
Weekend at 1 is taking its first commercial break, but we'll be right back, so stay with KTN News.